Hello. Hello, beautiful people. Beautiful people. Bendiciones, bendiciones, bendiciones. Hello, beautiful people. Am I on the right page? Wait, because I get confused. Oh, yeah, I'm on the right page. Woo, sure. I'm on the right page. Every time I see people speaking Spanish to me on this page, I'm like, wait a minute. Is this the activism page or this is my spiritual page? Which one is this one? This is the right page. Is the spiritual one. And today we are going to tap into astrology with our amazing, beautiful, and loved astrologer. Astrologer. Está bien, no te, está bien, ni te disculpe, pero es que me cruzo, me cruzo, me cruzo. Ya tengo una locura con este Instagram. It's not fácil. Did you got the invitation? The invitation for the nation? Let me see if she got the invitation.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can you see me?
I can't see you yet. What?
You know, this happened to me when I was doing a live the other day. I wonder what Instagram is doing because I'm pretty sure everybody can see us, but I cannot. I can see you, but people have not been able to see me.
I can hear you perfectly, but I cannot see you. I only see
This
myself
is
in the
not
on
good.
screen.
Oh,
Okay, I need to let people, let me know. Can you see both of us? Can you see both of us? Well, I'm waiting for the people to.
yes.
Okay, both. You see both of us?
Perfect. That's it.
Okay, that's all that matters. It
Yes,
doesn't matter
you
if I
look
can see you or not.
beautiful. I'm sending you so much love. Hello, everybody, and welcome to your astrology for September. This is in regards to the transit.
Please let us know. I know because look, girl, we survived. First of all, let's give thanks and praises that we survived August.
Yes.
August was a shit show.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise of the Lord. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
August, we had a whole bunch of planets retrogrades, a lot of fiery energy. Like it was a lot. We made it to September. Here we are, September 1st. What's up? What's going on? What's going to happen with the stars in this month of September? Please let us know. We're going to catch a break because, mija.
What I would say, there is a break. There's always a break. And if you decide to take the planet into your own hands and don't go against them and use the themes to distinguish what area of your life is being affected, it becomes a much smoother transition. It's still going to be, I'm not going to say that you're not going to get angry or upset because that's part of the process. But what I am saying is you're aware that it's coming up. So, whew, all right. Let me just mention that there are still planets that are retrograde, and I'll mention each one. I also have it over on Galactic Hood Buddha. I mentioned it in the August video at the end, how long the planet is going to be retrograde in each sign so that you guys can go and write that down because it's very important. So let's get to it.
Yes.
So we have Mercury in Virgo retrograde. We have Saturn in Pisces retrograde, Uranus in Taurus retrograde, Neptune in Pisces, as well as Pluto in Capricorn, and Chiron in Aries. And now in this month, which is what we're going to focus on mainly, is Jupiter going retrograde in Taurus. So Taurus, my Taurians, you guys are going to feel it the most because you have two planets that are retrograde. So for those of you who feel like things are going slow, they might go even slower for you. But Taurus, you guys have been having this plunge of shifting. So if your sun, moon, and rising is a Taurus, or you have any Taurus placements, this is affecting you. So the third, the happy moment is that Venus goes direct on the 3rd. All right.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
In Leo. So we still have that Leo energy. What I want you guys to think about is from July until now, what has transpired? How has your relationships transpired with people? And now that you have all those tips, tricks, and aha moments, going to the direct is, are you going to continue to take that with you moving forward, or are you going to use that to uplift yourself and shift the way you manage relationships in general, whether if it's love, whether if it's in your business with your clients, whether if it's with your doctor, like whoever it is, like what aha moments you had. This is important for you to write things down, because you'll be able to say to yourself, okay, I had an argument with Auntie Betty and I realized that it was my trauma from my childhood. Now that I'm moving forward, I'm not going to mess with Auntie Betty anymore because it ain't her fault. It's nobody's fault. I recognize what was triggering me, and now I'm moving forward. That's what, and we still going to be in Leo, so it still gives us that loving energy until October 7th. So
Awesome.
we went deep, and now we're going up into the outward. So everything is in the outward. So it's more of like being more creative. Keep learning your values, because Jupiter and Uranus going, retrograde in Taurus, that's all about still our self-worth, our values. So that's still being in the work. So yes, you're prettier. Yes, you getting more money, but it doesn't stop there. Continuing to work with what you did. So for those of you who have been reprogramming, don't stop. No.
Okay. Noted.
Yes. So and then right after that, Venus is gonna go into Virgo. So whatever we do now with Leo, we're gonna be able to organize it later on around October. So keep that in mind. So then now September 4th, Jupiter goes retrograde in Taurus, and that really talks about everything that we've been getting, because even though we've been going through stuff, we've been receiving. Okay. Yes,
if it's a retrograde I love, it's at Jupiter.
Yes.
Okay.
And whatever Jupiter is, it expands. So this is what I want you guys to really take into consideration. Where is Jupiter in your charts? And now that it goes retrograde for the next 4 months, because it's going to do that all the way up to December, it's time for you to see what you have been achieving, collecting, and it's time to rest, to redirect that, and see where it's going to take you for the next, y'all ready? 12 years.
What? So we said
yes,
the foundation for the next 12 years.
Wherever Jupiter is at in your house, it's setting your foundation for the next 12 years, because Jupiter goes through each zodiac sign for a year and some change, and it does not come back. So Jupiter is not going to be back in Taurus until 12 years from now. So
okay, I need you to check my birth chart. Like, I need you to break it down for me, because now I want to know what house, which degree, everything. I want to know everything.
It's very important, and you guys can go, obviously you can get a transit from me, but if you choose to be the self-studier, which is very encourageable, you go to astro.com and you can find out where it's at. So that's happening with Jupiter. And Jupiter, again, is the planet of expansion. But now, because it's going retrograde in Taurus, which Taurus is, again, that earth sign, that material sign. So what you've been what you've been receiving since May until now, material-wise, how are you gonna shift that into your life now and ground it for the next 12 years? So if some of you guys already had that career change or have gotten opportunities to expand your gifts and talents, are you ready to take that to the next level for the next 12 years? Because Jupiter is giving you that expansion and that growth and that self-worth.
Look, it's empty.
Then right after that, we have the 9-9 portal. So the 9-9 portal is definitely a completion, right? The number 9 is getting close to 10. So we're at that space where everything that we have been going through, is time to celebrate. You know, 9-9 portal is about celebration. It's really about allowing yourself to, again, we're in this space, getting into the equinox of death and rebirth. We're getting into the winter. Things are over here in the northern side, right? If you and the other side, you guys are actually experiencing summer. We're going to be experiencing winter. The leaves are going to be falling. It's going to get colder. They're going to be shorter days with the sun out. So this is all about digging deep into yourself and basically refreshing yourself. Do you really want to be the person you are right now, or are you ready to be that next version of yourself?
Right.
With a little oomph, with a little sprinkle. So
Right.
celebrate.
Sprinkle,
Right.
sprinkle.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. And so celebrate on 9/9. How can you celebrate? It is up to you. I don't care, but
Oh,
a
I'm
little,
gonna do a 9/9 service for those people
yes,
that might want
9/9
me
service,
to
sound
send
healing,
them some
whatever it is.
magic their way.
Yes, yes, and yeah. Look, I'm using your shit. Yes, yes, and yes. And so from there, September 14th, we have the new moon in Virgo. Now, this new moon in Virgo, with all of this action that is happening with the other planets, it's really setting us up to have a powerful intention. So the moon is going to be connected to the sun and supported by Jupiter and Uranus and Pluto, and they're all retrograde. So that means what your intentions will be for this Virgo new moon is going to be somewhat hidden. It's going to be like something that you do behind the scenes.
Okay.
So whatever you do is going to be behind the scenes, at least for the next 6 months, so that you can be able to watch it manifest. So it's not something that you now run around and tell the whole world, hey, look what I'm manifesting for the... No, it is for you. So the themes of Virgo is organization, right? So this could be some of you guys fixing your finances with that Taurus energy, getting your finances together, calling in your home, calling in your lover, you know, do it secretly, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, it is going to be
Yes,
supported by
traveling with
this
your
energy.
lover in secret, not telling anybody.
All right. And it's going to really set you forward. But it's, again, your faith and your belief is really what's going to carry all of this. We can talk all of this, but if your faith and belief is like, where is it at? Then, you know, you're not watering your seed. Think about it like that. You have a seed and you're watering it, and now you're going to watch it grow. So, yeah, when it's a new moon, you're going to see it transpire in 6 months.
When is the new moon?
It's September 14th.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I can probably do 9/9 portal combined with new moon service.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Because guess what, boo boo? The very next day, Mercury goes direct
Oh,
on the 15th.
thank
You see
you,
this?
Jesus.
You see this? So we're getting squeezed and then we're getting released. We're getting squeezed and then we're getting released.
Aprieta y
When Mercury
suelta.
goes,
Aprieta y suelta.
ya tú sabes, lo estaba tratando de decirle en inglés, tú sabes, pero es así, aprieta y suelta. Mercury goes direct, still in Virgo. So yes, everybody celebrates, but I do ask that you give yourself another 2 weeks for things to really calm down after the 15th, because things it's like, for those of you who've given birth, right? You give birth the very next day. Some of y'all be walking, I'm not even gonna lie, but some of y'all, you know, you need to take some time. You need to take a couple of days, a couple of weeks to rest. Same thing, it takes some time to settle in. Yes, there's gonna be disputes and arguments, but remember, this is about becoming adults and having proper conversations, having compassionate conversation, having conversations that's going to take us to the next level. It doesn't matter who it is. I even had a conversation with my pops. Like, my father's 88 years old. Everybody's, you know, we're not going to get it today, but I had a conversation with my father, and I'm definitely in the space of creating a better relationship with my father. So it's things like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It can be that relationship with a parent, with a child.
Right. Not everything is, you know, partner like or lovers or somebody's son or somebody's daughter. It could be your own children, a relationship with your own children, with a family member, you know, that type of stuff.
Yes.
That type of stuff. How do you suggest that we utilize the energies of this Jupiter retrograde that's about to hit?
The way I would describe it is, it's in Taurus, right? The knowledge of Taurus is it's an earth sign, and it's going to be moving slowly. I would recommend patience for sure. But honestly, this really talks about setting your intentions, writing shit down, creating vision boards, making connections, contacting the people that you are interested to assist you in whatever it is. So if it's in love, go to counseling. The fuck? Go to counseling. Like, look at yourself. This is me. I'm a very self-aware person. It took me a long time to get there, but I do recognize when I need to shut the fuck up and go see somebody. I do recognize when it's time to reach out to somebody else because I'm acting like I can't do it. I could do it by myself. And no, there's most times that the relationship may not be working because honestly, deep down inside, there's a real root childhood trauma. And lo and behold, your partner, or who has partners out there? Excuse me. Your partner is out there arguing with you and taking care of you with your childhood traumas. And that's not what they signed up for. Sorry to
Your partner is
say it.
babysitting instead of creating a partnership. He or she is babysitting your inner child.
Yes. And like, it's time for us to really take care of our inner child. And if you are the person who's causing some damages, recognize that and exit. So using the Jupiter, it's about really looking back into May and what opportunities came in for you. And if you have not created those opportunities for yourself, this is the time to do so. Because it's still gonna, when it goes direct in December, it's still gonna be in Taurus. So you'll still be able to now move forward and see it being in front of you. Should you have decided to make those choices and steps. Again, time to dig into yourself. If you're a self-studier, like, bring that time to you.
Right.
All right. Then from September 15th to the 30th. Now, this is a transit that includes a square. I'm sharing this with y'all so you can understand. From September 15th to the 30th, Venus is going to be having a fight. A square is a fight. So Venus is going to be having a fight with Taurus, with Uranus and Taurus.
Oh,
so
they're squaring up. They're squaring up.
Yeah, they having a fight. So while we getting ourselves together, Venus is lit, right? She thinks she all that. Then Uranus goes, skirt, time out. Remember what happened? Yeah, because remember what happened? Yeah, Uranus is like, remember what happened in May and July? Chill. Check out, remember what happened in May and July. Recognize what happened before you get all hype and move forward. So that's the fight that they having. So for those couple of days, again, we might be on a high horse and something comes in and tells us sit the fuck down for the next couple of days to recognize. Take that into consideration. This is our lessons. Like, are you in it to win it? Come.
Right.
So after that, you know, they're gonna continue to have a couple of fights, but still in all, be ready, right? Now, don't be looking like who's gonna fight with me. No, don't do that. The best thing to do is to meditate that day. Tell the universe to fight your God, universe to fight your battles before you get there. Like all those type of things will keep you aware of what's surrounding you.
Yeah, yeah. Like, you know, pick your battles. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to engage.
Yeah. I mean, active listening goes a long way. Like, just let people talk and observe them. Like, just look. I mean, don't look at them with a nasty face, but like, you know, put your poker face on and just hear people out. You're gonna get the answers.
Right. Right.
So now, baby girl, your birthday, September 22nd, Libra season. So again, theme is relationships again, but this with Libra is we bringing in that balance. We bringing in.
I feel that some people will get engaged in October.
I listen. Once Venus goes direct, it goes direct for the rest of the year. So I agree with you. There's no blockages in that.
Right.
Yep. And when you're doing the work and you're constantly putting yourself in a space to be receiving and to connect, and pretty fast, Mother, too, because if you've been doing the work, Spirit's going to be like, I got you. Now, and this is where we work on our self-worth and our values, because things are going to be coming in that you're going to be feeling as if, oh my God, I don't deserve this. Mother beep. Yeah, I've been doing the work. So the fuck, yeah, it's going to be a fucking surprise that it came so fast because you cleared it up.
Mm-hmm.
So honor your self-worth, you know. Now, don't be thinking that everybody that comes in is it, but be open and ask for signs.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. I'm just mad hype. I'm hype, but hello, everybody. I love y'all. All right, so then right after that, we have the winter solstice that's coming in to close shit the fuck out. So the winter solstice is when everything becomes a little bit more like people get that the winter blues, and you know, a lot of people get depressed or have these anxieties because you know we're closed in. Create space, create a space in your home, and that's going to be a happy space. Connect with groups of people, not to make you happy, but that we contribute towards each other to make each other happy. Begin to set your winter based on your intentions. If you're in a space of wanting to get your health better, because that's where we're at
Right.
right now. Begin,
Right.
once Mercury goes direct, you can begin to start implementing those ideas and thoughts that you had about losing weight, about eating right, about joining
I
this and joining
will
that.
say, I will say for everybody to start building your immune system from now. Don't wait until the winter. So get yourself some nice elderberry. If you can get the fresh elderberry, get it. Make elderberry tea for yourself every morning with a little bit of lime and honey. If you have honey or agave, whatever you use, and start building your immune system from now. Start creating your fire ciders from now. Don't wait, because fire cider have to sit for 3 weeks,
Yes.
3 to 6 weeks. So start making it now so that it's ready for when the winter comes and your immune system can be up. Make sure you get your good quality vitamin D, vitamin K supplements and all of that, so that you avoid all those and I'm speaking for experience because I get some bad winter blues because I am a Caribbean girl.
Mm.
Okay.
I second you on that. This year I don't. My winter blues, I have not felt it in so long because I had my dogs,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so, and I would go out every day. There was not a day that I did not go out because hello, there was big dogs that I had to go out twice a day.
Right.
So I'm speaking from, hey, let me prevent myself from really getting into that because I know that this winter is gonna be some of those winter blues. So like Mother said, prepare yourself, like you know, create a corner. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a corner for myself. It's my happy corner. Set up little dates with my friends so that I can be able to still engage in those goals and intentions that we have. Because then what happens is we begin to go back to how we used to be because these energies are in retrograde, and we begin to start internalizing a lot of things.
Right.
So this internalization is to recognize it, uplift it, and get it the fuck out. So yes, get depressed,
Ciao.
have your anxiety, but have your supplements, have the people to talk to, write it down. Some of y'all need to be writing books.
Yes, like use your tools, journal.
All right, and then lastly but not least, oh, I did want to mention that Mars is in Libra. So that is also, Mars doesn't do too well in Libra because Libra calms it down. But for the most part, there is some that's that Venus and Mars energy though, right? So keep that in mind. Then when Libra season comes in, so this is Mother where you're sensing that marriage aspect coming in, because there is that subtleness of the masculine energy being in some way somewhat tamed to be balanced with the feminine energy. And then going into all of that, I see now they putting us together. Yeah, like that's where you see the marriage. Yeah. So keep that in
Yeah.
mind. And then lastly, we have on September 29th, the full moon in Aries. So it's closing out. Now, this is surprising to me. I find the moon to be a little bit early, but we did have those double moons and some of the moons were moving. I always remember the Aries full moon being closer to October, right? And so I want y'all to also keep that in mind as the Earth begins to shift its dimension. We begin to see the planets doing different things. So just keep that in mind. If they're moving, so are we. Do not stay stuck. All right. Allow yourself to shift and flow. If you feel something that's stagnant, there's so many old, ancient healing modalities as well as new ones to be able to assist you all over the goddamn place. So the Aries full moon is closing out. It was back in March. So whatever your intentions were in March, if you wrote it down, go back, check it out, see what occurred, what didn't. This can give you an idea of what Jupiter also helped out and to come into manifestation, because Aries is initiating, right? So Aries initiated in March, and now it's closing out. So as it closes out, you will see some projects may die out, because Aries starts shit, but you know, we need help finishing shit, you know. So there might have been some projects that you wanted to start. There might have been that health routine that you wanted to start as well that didn't go so well. This is the time to see what worked, close it out, do your manifestation, and then allow yourself to move forward from that. But it definitely is closing out what we've been doing for the last 6 months.
Okay. Okay. I have to find my journal from March. I have to start reading what did I like, what I wrote back then, so that I can follow up, you know, with all these energies now.
Yes, because remember also that the equinox, like it was a super moon that we had in with Aries. So the equinox, the summer solstice was there. Not summer solstice. What the hell am I talking? Not summer solstice, guys. Sorry. The spring equinox was there, and it was with the new moon. It was very, very powerful. So what did you manifest during that time? What did you ask for?
Okay.
It definitely had to be powerful, and it might have helped out.
Oh,
you never know.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting energies. Interesting. Everything is like, you know what? It feels that September is kind of like a bit of restructure, a bit of getting ourselves together and shaking off a little bit of the August energy, because August was intense.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not bad.
You know what? I see somebody said that they didn't get a lot of writing because they had surgery. Pictures say a lot, right? Emails also say a lot. And believe it or not, the posts that you save also say a lot about how you were thinking that day. And I found that to be very helpful if you're unable to write things down. And I know me and my mother always share with people that if you can't write things down, speak into a phone, make a video, and that would also help you.
Gabby, thank you for the cash app.
Yes. So that was pretty much it. We do have a webinar. It's very is intimate. Is a webinar, is a free webinar on the elements. We're gonna figure out how much elements are in our birth chart, so that we can understand where we are disbalanced, so that we can connect with people who can balance us, as well as understand why the fuck we don't match with other people. Like, I know with water signs is the time that I need to sit the fuck down and cry and be emotional, because I barely have, my water is Scorpio, so go figure, like raw. So that's what we're doing with the elements. It's really fun. You get a lot out of it, and it's going to be less. It could be less than an hour. I would put it for an hour and a half, because I do ask people to chime in. Is an interactive webinar, so, and it's all in the link in the bio.
Can you let them know which day is it? Let them know
Yes.
how to sign up. Well, she just say use the link in her bio to
it's
sign up for the webinar.
14th, September 14th at 9 p.m. Yes. So, and I also have the astrology group for those of you who want to get deeper. The astrology group will have all this information. I actually, in May, when I did the where to find Jupiter in all 12 signs, I have a webinar over there in the astrology group on Buy Me a Coffee, where we went through everybody's chart, and I described how Jupiter was going to be acting as transit in each chart. So that's over there too. You want to tap into that. Mando, te lo mando también, because I know you like looking at videos.
I do.
So yes, anybody has any questions? What's up? What's happening?
Yeah, what's up? Pull up on me. Like, I like the fact also that September starts, the Libra season as well.
Bringing in that balance,
right, and Venus is gonna go direct, so Libra season is about to be lit.
It is,
because Mama is direct.
Yeah, yeah. And also start getting prettier, change up your clothes. When Libra season comes in, it's all, and no offense, it's really all about fashion for those people who really don't get it. Like, think about how we changing our summer clothes to our winter clothes. That's that Libra energy. That's changing your style. If you wear contacts, you wear contacts, get glasses. You got glasses, wear contacts. Like, do all these different little changes, spoof yourself up. The inner you is shifting. Like, the outer you is want to be different too.
Mm-hmm. Someone asked, how do you learn astrology and understand what you were learning?
How did I learn astrology? I learned astrology since I was 5 years old, and I've been studying and reading. I read a lot of books, and the way I began to understand it is I really, being real selfish, I applied it to my life for a very long time before Spirit kicked me out. And then actually Grecia is the one that pulled me all the way out, because I was doing it secretly on YouTube, not promoting really, and just doing what I had to do for, like I said, I really did it on a selfish reason. A lot of the things that I started learning and doing was for selfish reasons. And then Spirit really kicked me in the ass and was like, bitch, this is for everybody. It's not just for you. And it's not that I was gatekeeping. I was not in the position. I never felt like I was in a position to go and tell the world, hey, look at astrology. But Lord behold, Spirit was like, fuck that. You're not gonna do it. We're gonna have people pull you out until you begin to share.
I tend to get a lot of people out of the witchy closet and into their best, potential.
Yes.
Like, same thing happened with Ali. Ali from oh gosh, what's the name of her place? The Bronx Witch headquarters.
Yes.
Same thing. She came to one of my witches and wine. She was sitting in a little corner, and Spirit just told me, get her out of there. She needs to be reading with the readers. And I went to her. I'm like, you read, right? She's like, how you know? I'm like, do you have your tarot cards with you? She's like, yes. I'm like, I need you to sit right there and start reading people. She's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, I need you to sit right there and start reading people. Thank you. I'm not taking a no. I'm not taking a no for an answer. That's it. And from there, she took off to the point that right now she has her own botanica, a spiritual center, stuff going on. So that's what I do. I'm a bridge. I'm a bridge, and I'm okay with that. Somebody else asked, if Jupiter retrogrades in the 4th house, does it mean something bad?
Every aspect has its good benefits and negative benefits. I wouldn't consider it to be bad, because like the 4th house is, this is when we get into, I did a webinar on the 4th house, not to get too deep on the 4th house, but that really does talk about your ancestors, your roots, your home. It does talk connecting to the feminine energy. And so if you consider that bad because you have a friction relationship with the feminine energy with your ancestors, then that's the way you're going to perceive it. If you perceive it as Jupiter coming in retrograde to have you recognize what is the friction so that you can move forward with your ancestors, with that maternal, then it can be a good aspect for you. Good aspect for you. But again, it all depends on your perspective. So it gets deeper. It gets deeper when you know your aspect as well. So Jupiter could be going retrograde in the 4th house, but then how is the other planets connecting to that?
Right.
That's where it gets intricate.
Right. For those people that are getting into serious, I'm talking about people that are serious about getting to know thyself, right? Because know thyself, right? And you want someone that can explain to you in a language that you will understand what you're seeing, I suggest that you book our astrologer, me ladies, Galactic Hood Buddha. Make sure you're following her and book with her so that she can pull your chart, let you know your houses, let you know every single thing. Also, sign up for her classes. She just had an astrology seminar, intensive, the stuff, all those amazing things that she be doing. Make sure that you sign up for those things so you learn how to read your own charts, because you can go to you can go like Gabby says, you can go to astroseek.com and put all your information and you will see the whole thing. But would you understand it though? Would you understand what you're seeing? Right?
Yes.
So, so for somebody to teach you, you know, in a language that you can understand what the little symbols are, so you know what the hell you're looking at when you look at your chart, what each house is for, and all of that stuff, make sure that you are following and you are supporting our official astrologer, Galactic Hood
I'm so
Buddha.
grateful. I'm so grateful for you. You know, because overall, it's about getting you guys to get to know yourself better, and for you having a platform for me to share this, it's lovely. It really
Yeah.
is, and I'm grateful.
So they
Uh,
say, me ladies, how can we find this on your website? What is the service called?
uh, if you what we were talking about today is the transit. So what I do is I give you what the transit is for the month against your chart, and you'll be able to know how to navigate that. I don't do it day by day, but I do it a couple of days out of the week, because some of the transits stay for quite some time. So I know, Madre, you're going to be putting up all of that on your website sometime this week.
Right. Yes. This month of September, you're going to be able to book her straight from my website, but she also has her own website. So it
Yes.
doesn't matter if you book her through her website or through mine, you
Yes.
can still get her.
So basically, I have it on my link in my bio. I have everything there. It's the link that says "What's Hoodie," and that's the link so that you can know what's happening. That basically is what's happening. And Gabby, you're welcome for the Reiki. Yes, we was doing Reiki, and Gabby said thank you, so I appreciate you.
Yes. Yes, and
Yes, the
yes.
degrees in the houses. Trust me, the degrees is something else that will drive you bananas. Astrology is a lifelong study, because it stops when we
Right.
die, pretty much.
Right. It's no stop. Every time I thought I knew something, that's when Spirit was like, girl, sit somewhere. You know damn well you're an aficionado. Bring the professionals into the building. So that's when I did the proposal for, you know, um, me ladies to join my team, my solo team. I'm like, would you like to join my solo
Oye, que
team?
tú nunca estás sola,
And
la gente está atrás de ti, míralo.
right. But I'm like, would you like to join the team so that you can explain and just do the thing so I can stop playing astrologer, because I'm sharing a little bit of astrologer, you know.
And you do great. Stop playing.
I know, but I know my limits too. I'm not an astrologer. So I was trying to do the most. You know, then when people get me with some like deep ass questions, I'm over here dumbfounded. So I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, no, bring the professionals, let the professionals handle it.
And also, you guys, I am in the back last year in February, I did an in-person astrology course. I have all of that set up. However, I have to revamp it, and I will be soon. Well, I'm waiting for Spirit. Honestly, I work with Spirit. So when Spirit be like, do it, do it. So I'm waiting for Spirit to tell me to do it, and then I'm going to do it. So more than likely within the next 2 months, I'm going to be dropping it. Right now, I am grieving, so I'm working through that and making sure that I don't do too much to myself, so that I can be able to still honor, you know, my dogs and stuff like that.
Right.
So the
Look how
webinars are
beautiful
good
this
to come
outpour.
to.
Look how beautiful this outpour of love from our mermaid family.
I love y'all. Yes.
I know, I love you so much.
Listen, you created such a beautiful community.
I'm a
We're grateful
bridge.
for you. We're very grateful for you.
I'm a bridge. I create
Yeah.
connections. I've always done that. When I was younger, I thought, oh, you know, let me use Lourdes and you, for example. You were my friend and Lourdes was my friend somewhere else. I do a party, throw a party or whatever, and I introduce the two of you. Then the two of you becomes best friend and you leave me out. And I will feel bad and left out and take it personal and da da da. That was Spirit getting me ready to teach me. The Spirit was teaching me that I am a bridge. I create connections. I connect people.
Yes.
I should
Yes.
open a networking agency. I swear to God. I
Well,
think I would make
should know
millions.
you choose to. You choosing to open a network, y cállate que yo te iba a mandar algo esta mañana. Hablamos.
Because I connect people. Like, you need a loan, I have loan officers friends that you can call You need somebody to help you fix your credit? I got that shit too. You need somebody to help you open a restaurant and either restaurant, bar, anything in that type of industry. I got somebody for that too. Oh, you need a babalao? Can recommend you a babalao as well. You need a rompimiento? Got paleros on the. Listen, I'm about to open. I'm not gonna call it the yellow pages. I'm gonna call it, I don't know, the orange or
The
something.
Cuban, no, I was gonna say the Cuban pages, but nah.
Because what's up? What's up? What you need? I know people in every single industry.
Wow.
You need strippers for a private party? Got
Got it.
you.
I got you.
I got stripper friends too.
You don't leave nobody behind. Oh, I love you too. I'm grateful. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining
So
us. Yes.
welcome, welcome. Grateful for both of you. My first time coming in. Welcome. Bienvenido a la familia. Bienvenida a la familia.
Que llegaste a buen tiempo. Bienvenido a la
So
familia.
in general, September is about to be lit.
It's about to be lit. Recover yourself. Get yourself in a space of worthiness to the max. Like, I mean, baths on top of baths, self-love on top of self-love. Like, how you cannot overlove yourself. And that's how I'm
Crazy.
ending.
The other day in the live that I did in the morning, I told the people, activate your magic for the next 21 days and don't stop. Do something.
Wow.
Every day, either journaling, grounding,
Really?
lighting a candle, taking a bath, pouring libations, burning an incense, saying your affirmations for 21 days non-stop. I told you guys to start yesterday with the full moon. I'm like, activate your magic. I have some of your magic activated in the work altar. By the way, the candles are burning beautiful. And I told y'all, activate your magic for the next 21 days for abundance, prosperity, and bliss. And you're going to see your life transform completely.
And the end was crazy that I started the 30-day gratitude.
Right. Tell us about that. Tell the people about that challenge, please, so that they can join the challenge as well.
Yes. So I pretty much began to say to myself, well, not me, Spirit was like, bitch, get on it. Get on your gratitude shit, right? Let me not try. That was my ego. No, bitch, no. So Spirit said, go and motherfucking do a challenge for fucking 30 days because you have been manifesting and doing all this other extra stuff, but you have not been grateful how you were. Now, I will tell y'all this. The way I did my gratitude, this is why my dogs were very important to me. I would do it walking in the morning and at night. So I would do it grounding, speaking to Mother Earth, so it was real intimate, and it would be me and my dogs. And so this is the reason why I was unable to really figure out why wasn't I doing my gratitude. I'm like, I'm being grateful, but no. They was like, time to write it down because it's a different you. It's a different you, right? You don't have your dogs no more. Who are you? So I am in that space. So I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. Honestly, to be more responsible, I got to make a challenge. I'm an Aries. Hello. I got to make a challenge. So, and then why not bring y'all with me? Like,
Right.
I'm going to be there. It's 10 minutes. Like, show up for 10 minutes.
So how can they find you to be part of the challenge?
So the challenge is going to be on YouTube or TikTok, whichever one you want. And I'm live, Galactic Hood Buddha everywhere. And I'm going to be live from 7 to about 7:15. But when y'all hear me talking a little, y'all could go. As long as y'all write chapter 10. Yeah, because, you know, I know people got to be to work at 7:30, 8 o'clock. And then that's going to be their excuse. So yes, I don't want no excuses. From 7 to 7:15, that's me and you, baby. Me and you. And you bring your fucking notebook and bring your pen, and we're just gonna write 10 things that we're grateful for. Every day is gonna be a different theme. Today was about our health. What are you grateful about your health? If you don't come up with 10 things and you only have one, fine. But you showed up for yourself.
Right.
You showed up for yourself.
Right.
And it's not for me because I'm gonna come up, I gotta do it anyway. So
Right. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So how can people find you in general? Galactic Hood Buddha everywhere.
everywhere,
TikTok,
baby.
YouTube, Instagram, Galactic.
TikTok, and I just got on Thread. I don't know what Thread is, but I got on Thread, so follow me on Thread.
Galactic Hood Buddha everywhere. We're going to be working expeditiously. I've been so caught up with the whole back to school thing. For me, this is like a first time thing because my children have always been homeschooled. So it's the first time going to school. This has been extremely overwhelming for me. I had to change my whole routine because
that's what's happening.
right. My whole life have changed in the past few weeks. All the routines, everything, the schedules, like it's crazy. So now getting back to some type of normality. Like I need to get caught up on sleep. I haven't the past 3 4 days. I haven't really. I'm on like 3 hours sleep,
But that's
four
also
hours
honest
sleep.
because you've been doing the rituals and things like that, right?
But I enjoy
You've
it
been
though.
working,
I've
yeah.
been.
You've been working.
I've been working hard. The girls know, the mermaids know, the people on Patreon and stuff. We've been doing some heavy lifting on this side. I'm extremely happy that everything has gotten done. The last thing left to do is just me. I just have to throw away the offerings from yesterday. You guys know what I'm talking about. The offerings from yesterday, I have to dump it by the river. That's what they say they go. So that's the last thing that I have to do. And it might get done, I don't know. It might get done tonight at midnight because
I knew you was gonna say that.
I feel that that now after this I need to
Yes.
kind of like
Let it all settle
excel
in.
that
Yeah.
everything got done. So kind of like now that the children are not home, it's just me. I get to
Yes.
excel, and whenever I wake up, then I
That's
will
it. When you
jump
wake
in the
up.
car. The river is literally up the street from my house. Well, you know where the river is. That
Yes.
same river. Yeah. So just go there and bring the offering there.
Wow. We're
Yes.
grateful. All
I'm
right.
excited. Thank you so
Thank you
much,
for
me
having
ladies. Thank you
me.
for the insight. Thank you for letting us know how, kind of like giving us a heads up on what's going on and what to expect. And, thank you. I'm so grateful for you, your knowledge. Thank you because you really
Thank you.
took it upon yourself to learn astrology since you were goddamn 5 years old.
It
Goddamn.
was my uncle. Mi tío Ramón me decía, oye, mira las estrellas. And then he used to be like, oh, Aries don't go with this person. He says, my uncle would do it and he'll tell me to pair up with relationships and about money. That's how I learned astrology. I learned astrology because he'd be like, no te metas con un Capricornio, que un Capricornio no es para un Aries, ustedes no son iguales. Basically, he was saying, don't get with a Capricorn and an Aries, because Capricorn and Aries don't go. Y'all kind of like the same or whatever. So my uncle
Yeah,
would
one
teach
is
me
the
like
ram,
that.
one is the goat.
Yes, and you know what? And he was an Aquarius. So in my Aquarius is in my second house, and Aquarius talks about astrology, right? And my Jupiter is also in my second house, and the second house has to do with Taurus. So eventually I was going to become an astrologer, but I was taking my time, as I do with everything else.
Mm.
When you don't study for yourself no more, you study for other people, it's a different take. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to, yeah.
I'm glad you listened to your calling and you're here now,
Thank you.
able to serve the community and help us,
I'm grateful for y'all.
Get real with ourselves. Help us get real with
Listen,
ourselves. Get
sometimes I
get
be
real.
crying and then I see an aspect and I'm like, shut the fuck up. Because the aspect said you was gonna be emotional turmoil, and I'm over here like, oh my god.
Oh man. Guys, have a beautiful, beautiful
Yes.
night. Stay tuned. Make sure that you join Galactic Hood Buddha, me ladies. Make sure that you join her on her gratitude challenge. Make sure that you join her class on September 14th.
Yes.
Okay. September 14th, join the class that she also has going on. And better yet, make sure that you book your transit reading so that she can tell you personalize
Yes.
what is about to happen for you in the month of September. What do you need to watch out for astrologically? When do you need to slow down, and when do you need to take charge and full action in certain things? So, and how all of these planetary movement are going to affect you in a personal level, because she's going to, see the transit in your chart and make it very like customized and personalized for you.
And it's a
Okay.
video as well that you can continue to see for the rest of the month. So you go back to the video. So, you don't look at it one time and be like, well, I got it. No, go back to the video, week by week, figure out what's going on. Because that's how I do it, week by week, so that you can go back to it. So it's an interactive video.
Awesome.
It's for you. It's
Awesome.
about you, baby.
Right. Right. Awesome. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Peace
Sending
and
you
love,
all.
everybody. Take care. Madre, we'll speak soon.
Yes. You guys have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Amazing weekend.
Yes.
Happy Venus Day, everybody. Ciao. Bye.